Most people overpay for products like this. Here's why this one's different. I've been testing the Autel MaxiSYS Ultra S2 for a few weeks now, and honestly, it's one of those tools that makes you wonder how you ever worked without it. If you're curious about the specs or want to see what it can do, the link is in the description. Now, I know what you're thinking, another expensive scanner? Why not just stick with what I've got? Fair question. But after using this thing on everything from a 2018 Ford F-150 to a brand new Tesla Model Y, I'm convinced it's worth the investment, especially if you're serious about diagnostics. This isn't just a tool, it's like having a second set of eyes under the hood, and in this case, it's a very smart pair of eyes. First off, the hardware is built like a tank. The 12.1-inch touchscreen is bright and responsive, even in direct sunlight, which is a big deal when you're working outside. The included VCMI2 module is the real game-changer here. It's a 6-in-1 unit that packs in an enhanced oscilloscope, waveform generator, and even a multimeter. I used it to diagnose a wonky ABS sensor on a Honda Accord, and the built-in scope made it a breeze to see the signal noise that was causing the issue. No more guessing or dragging out a separate meter, it's all right there. What really sets this apart, though, is its EV readiness. Most scanners are still playing catch-up with electric vehicles, but the Ultra S2 handles Teslas, Hyundais, and even some older EVs without breaking a sweat. I ran a full system check on a 2023 Mustang Mach-E, and it pulled up fault codes I didn't even know existed. The future of diagnostics is electric, and this tool is already there. Then there's the ECU coding and programming. I've messed around with basic coding on a few scanners, but this one goes deep, like OE-level programming. I recently had to recalibrate the throttle body on a GMC Sierra after a battery replacement, and the Ultra S2 walked me through the entire process step by step. No need to hunt down a factory manual or call tech support, it's all built in. That alone saved me a couple of hours on that job. The Topology 3.0 feature is another standout. Instead of just throwing up a list of codes, it draws a real-time network map of the vehicle's systems. I used it on a BMW with a communication error, and within seconds, I could see exactly which module was dropping off the CAN bus. It's like having a wiring diagram that updates itself, huge time saver when you're troubleshooting something vague. And let's talk about the AI-powered DVI and Smart Assistant, Max. It's not just a fancy gimmick. I had a check engine light on a Toyota Camry that wasn't setting any codes, and Max walked me through a series of diagnostic steps based on common issues for that model. It suggested checking the EVAP system first, which turned out to be the culprit, a cracked hose that the visual inspection missed. That kind of guidance is gold, especially when you're stuck on something tricky. The service functions are also solid. I've used the battery registration tool on a few VWs, and it worked flawlessly. The oil reset, DPF regeneration, and throttle body adaptation features are all there too, and they're straightforward to use. If you do a lot of maintenance work, this scanner pays for itself in no time. Now, I won't lie, it's not perfect. The learning curve is a bit steep if you're used to simpler scanners. I spent a good hour just figuring out how to navigate the Topology 3.0 interface at first. And while the hardware is rugged, the included case is a bit bulky, so if you're tight on space, you might need to get creative with storage. But overall, the Autel MaxiSYS Ultra S2 is a powerhouse. It's not cheap, but if you're a professional mechanic or even a serious DIYer, it's one of those tools that just makes your job easier. The fact that it's future-proof with EV diagnostics and OE-level programming means you won't have to upgrade again anytime soon. If you're on the fence, I'd say give it a shot. The link is below if you want to check it out on Amazon. Either way, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.